WorkTrack is a simple and powerful application to help you manage your work orders, your invoices, your people, and their time. It will help you get more work done, get paid faster, and do payroll better. It starts with a dashboard view where all at once you can see what your people are up to with a color-coded dispatch board showing your plan versus actual. You can see how long you expect a job to take, as well as how long it took them to get there and how long they've been on job. When a call comes in for a new service order, your dispatcher will go ahead and click Create New Work Order, which will present them with a simple 4-step work order creation process where customers are synced both ways with QuickBooks. Customer will say their name or part of the name. Your dispatcher will simply enter search, select the appropriate contact, the site that they're calling about, and verify the contact number. Next, what they'll do is they'll go ahead and capture the voice of the customer. So for example, if it's too hot, they'll ask the customer, what's the story here? And the customer will tell them, well, the story. That's similar to the customer instructions line that you're used to seeing on a paper work order. You've also got the ability to extend with custom fields as well as see service history in real time when the call comes in. Third step then is to schedule up that service call. So if your customers are anything like mine, they want everything right now. So we're going to promise them a 2-hour time window. We're going to look at who's free. There's that work order. I'm going to go ahead and assign that out to my favorite service tech, Joe T. And we'll go ahead and hit next. The fourth and final step is to review and confirm, so you can verify that the address is right, that you're solving the right problem, and then you can tell them who's going to come out and do that work. You'll go ahead and hit finish, and it will automatically be dispatched to your service tech out in the field, and you'll even get a piece of feedback letting you know that that's happened. We can see that work order on the dispatch board for Joe Tech's sample, and it's color-coded yellow because he hasn't yet taken responsibility for it. So let's take a look at what that looks like in the field with Joe Tech here. He'll have a BlackBerry or a Pocket PC on his belt where he can start time, he can update his work orders, and manage them to completion. This is an example of an alert that a service tech would see on his phone. We can go ahead and view details directly and see just what you'd expect in terms of the work order. The scheduled appointment time, who the customer is, the callback number, the address, including service history for that location, and the instructions for that job. Once a tech has reviewed it, he can go ahead and pick it up to take responsibility for it. And back in the office, you'll see on that dispatch board that the color code has changed from yellow to blue. Out in the field, when that service tech is ready to head out to the site, he'll go ahead and hop in his truck, grab his tools and parts, and mark that work order en route. When he does that, again, back in the office, you'll see that blue work order change to green, indicating that he's en route. And that dispatch board will refresh automatically so that you can always keep up to the minute on what's happening. I'm just hurrying it along to keep the demo moving today. When he arrives on site, he'll go ahead and start that work order and begin tracking time against it automatically, and then hang the phone back on the belt. You'll notice we're trying to keep it just as simple as possible for the service tech out in the field to interact with that phone, since he actually gets paid for maintenance, installation, and repair. When he's done with that work order, he'll be able to complete it right on the phone. If any equipment that he's worked on is important enough to track by serial number, you can enter it in the work order directly. If not, you can proceed to the work done description. And that's the big white lined area that you're used to seeing on your paper work orders. That's where you say, this was a tough job. You might also include, these are the things we tried. That will help minimize invoice disputes and provide you real-time service history for your service techs to see right out in the field the next time they go to that job site. Once you mark that work order complete, it will update the system back in the office in real time, and your service tech can move on to taking a payment. In order to take a payment, of course, we need to build an invoice. So we'll go ahead and add some line items. You'll search your price list. Here we'll add a trip charge. This is synchronized with your QuickBooks item list. And we'll also add the price list item for what we actually did. In this case, we changed a filter, a big one. So we'll choose it here, $87.45. If that were taxable, you could change that here. And the system will total up your invoice for you, including giving you the ability to take a discount or coupon out in the field. When you're ready, you can go ahead and take a payment out in the field. We can work directly with your QuickBooks Merchant Services account so that you can get paid faster by taking a credit card payment in the field in real time. And if you use a mobile printer with a credit card reader, you can take advantage of swipe rates. In this example, we're going to go ahead and take a check and hit next. We'll say who we've received it from, Luella Jordan, and we'll indicate the check number so that it's easier to make that deposit back in the office. And it will go ahead and record that payment. So it's just that simple to get paid faster out in the field and use WorkTrack to help you do payroll better. As you probably noticed, if we go back to my work, we've got our time card built right in so we can track our work order time automatically against time card. That will help you do payroll better. And when you're ready to head to the back office, you can transfer all your invoices, all your payments, all your time cards, and any new customers or items created directly to your QuickBooks with just a couple of clicks of the button. It's just that simple to get more work done, get paid faster, and do payroll better with WorkTrack Service Management.